we are, our brand new series, Twisted Scripture. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be looking at a number of different passages that you've most likely heard a lot. Most of the time, though, you've probably heard these verses taken out of context. We've seen these scriptures twisted. And today, we're going to jump in and we're going to look at Philippians 4:13. It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I'm sure you've heard that verse a lot, and you see it on, athletes' shoes and all over the place as a way of building ourselves up, as a way of sort of imagining, all right, I will go and I will win this competition. I will succeed in business, in life, in whatever area we apply that to, because, Christ strengthens me. And we've taken this verse as this literal application, this sort of, whatever I put my mind to, I can accomplish because I say I believe Christ. Friends, this verse isn't about us. Let's take a look at the full context. When you look in the full book of Philippians, the whole thing is about following Christ in pursuing his identity and following in obedience to his humility. Even in Philippians chapter 3, as Paul is working through this, he explains how compared to world standards, he is the best of the best, but it is all worthless compared to Christ's righteousness. And he's talking to the church in Philippi saying, you've taken care of me, you've provided for me at times, and other times you didn't because you lacked the opportunity. And so we're going to start in verse 10. It says, I rejoiced in the Lord greatly, that now at length you have revived your concern for me. You were indeed concerned for me, but you had no opportunity. Not that I am speaking of being in need, for I have learned in whatever situation I am to be content. I know how to be brought low, and I know how to abound. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. When we read this in the full context, we understand this verse isn't about me going and accomplishing whatever I want. It's not me saying, all right, I want to go climb Mount Everest. Well, I can do it because the Lord will strengthen me. And so I set off to climb Mount Everest, absolutely no preparation, not knowing how tall it is, and just relying on the Lord in that way to do whatever I want. It's not what this verse is about. This verse is about being content and trusting in who the Lord is, that in each and every circumstance, as you are pursuing him, he will strengthen you. He will take care of you. It's learning to be that satisfied and content as Paul is in every circumstance, whether you're in an amazing financial situation or whether you're in a poor financial situation, whether you're physically strong or physically weak, whether you're surrounded by friends or completely alone. Regardless of the good or bad in your circumstances, that you are content and satisfied in the Lord and relying on him to strengthen you. It's understanding that as the Lord has placed good works before you, he is the one who will fulfill them. He is the one working through you to bring them to completion. That everything he's called you to do, it's not up to you. It's not just reliant upon your strength. I read this verse and I think of Moses as well, who was talking to the Lord and, who am I? How could I possibly lead these people out of Egypt? And the Lord, in essence, it's not about you. This is me working through you. And that's what this verse is. It's not about us. This verse is about Christ's strength working through us, even in our own weaknesses. That in all things, through him, you might say even for him, the things that are according to his will, he's the one who gives us strength. If you like this video, check out the next part in our Twisted Scripture series in the box in the corner.